Danny. Danny. Danny.
Hello?
Are you okay?
Dude, I'm just so freaking tired.
Did you have like too much on your mind last night? What's wrong?
No, bro. There was a midnight meow down outside my apartment last night. It was so loud.
What is a midnight meow down?
It's just like yowling and howling and making a lot of mini Romeo and Juliets.
A midnight meow down? What is it? What does it sound like?
I think I'll give the viewers a sneak peek. It goes.
All right, let's start the show.
Guys, I know a secret about Chris that you guys don't, and I do.
I'm a little nervous right now.
I know a secret about Chris that he does not know that I know. Well, I mean, I guess you've told me, so I don't know. Are you ready?
Not really. I'm actually a little nervous right now.
Why are you nervous, Chris?
Because I'm running through a lot of different things in my mind, and I'm like, uh-oh, she saw that?
Oh no. Christopher has indulged in the marijuana before some episodes.
Wait, what? You're going to tell them that?
Yeah, because I have indulged in marijuana today.
Have you really?
Yes, I thought I'd even the playing fields, and I thought I would get high before this episode.
This is so funny. On purpose, I was like, I got done working on the deck, and I'm like aching a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not going to get high tonight before the podcast. Literally 100%. I'm like, I'm going to be the best little podcaster, not get, because she has to deal with me. It's not all the time, but sometimes I do get high before the podcast, and she has to deal with like where I'm like, what's my name, or like she has to go find. She has to go find me out there. This is hilarious.
He's lost in the woods.
Yeah. Today I go, I'm not gonna get high. Like I'm gonna be really dialed in for this, and now you're the one.
Tonight I literally was like sitting there. I'm like, what can I do before the podcast, like, to get prepped? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to become Chris tonight, and I'm going to go get high.
I'm going to get us through this.
Oh, God. He's going to have to drag me through this episode today, guys. So
I'm going to take you through this. So does that do anything? Huh? Does that do anything?
Oh, You're too close. You're too close.
Okay,
too close.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. I know what you're going through right now.
The pain. Right. The pain is struggling.
Right. Yeah. But no one can tell. Totally. No one can tell right now. The internet can't tell that you're high.
No, yeah. You can't see how, like, down low my eyes are.
Dude, you look so freaking high right now.
Yeah, perfect shot, man. It's going to be, because I feel like when I get high, like, I'm not as talkative, but because I feel like this podcast has turned to I yap at Chris for, like, 30 minutes, and people have to listen to me yap at Chris.
That's what they're there for, though.
Oh, are they? They're here for Chris and Danielle.
I've had some comments on YouTube where they're like, is there any way where you can like kill off the 43 guy in episode 7?
Can we murder 43?
At the end of season finale of episode, can you kill off 43 like Game of Thrones style? That's what I've gotten a couple times.
Just execution style.
Yeah. And then somebody else said there's got to be more 43-year-old aged middle men out there that could be on the show. That's what somebody else said. That one stung a little bit.
I don't think I want to go through the trials of trying to like figure someone else to do this podcast with, because that sounds like that sounds brutal for me, talking to like 43-year-old men besides you.
It's not. It's going to be stranger danger.
That's going to be like high levels of stranger danger that I don't think I want to partake in, but
I'm going to stay around then. I'm going to stay around for season 2.
Well, if you were to get killed by the viewers, like what would be your way to go?
By the viewers?
Yeah. Like if the viewers were like, we're killing Chris off in episode 8, wink, wink.
Oh my God. 100% right away. I'm going to tell you is tickled to death.
What?
Yeah.
You would get tickled to death by like fingers or by feathers?
I that's where it's fun is you don't know if it's a finger or a feather. That's how much, that's how much tickling is happening.
I don't like that. I don't like
know if
that.
It's finger. You don't know if it's finger, feather, or tongue.
Ew.
Wait, you've never played that game?
No, I've never played that game, Chris. I'm 12.
Wait a second. What do you mean you're 12? You're 12 right now?
I'm 12 all the time in my head.
Oh, you're 12 all the time. That's the that's the best game when you like a lot of people are like, oh, let's play Rummy or Monopoly and stuff, is play that game next time your friends come over.
Oh my
Like
god.
on a
I
Saturday
don't
night.
no, I actually hate being tickled like so much. Like it's genuinely such a like not trigger for me, but like I like will implode on myself.
I don't like being tickled either. You know, I love tickling my boss at my
You would
last
tickle
job.
your boss?
Yeah.
That sounds like an HR complaint, Chris. What do you mean you tickle your
I
boss?
abuse this man. I would hide around the office and scare. Shout out to Mr. King. Love you, buddy.
Oh, Mr. King.
But the best boss I ever had in my fucking life. I love this guy. And he was my boss for 15 years at least.
Oh,
And
damn.
I would hide around the office. I would hide I would hide around his car and scare him.
But hiding near his car, Chris?
Oh, yeah. I
Oh
would
my
hide
god.
the back of his. I would hide the back of his truck, and I would film it. And then when I would do trainings, like I'd have to do trainings for what I was teaching other people, like, oh, this is what we need to do this and deal with this kind of water quality issue or whatever. I would play the scare videos during the training.
Oh my god, Chris. That's so how did HR not
Then
get called on you?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he loved me. I was like a son to him. You know, I am like a son to him.
Yeah,
That
like
he was
this.
just like let it ride because like the office enjoyed it so much. His bosses would come to him and go, "Do you need me to go to HR for your employee?" And he's like,
Do
"No,
we
it's
need to
good."
get rid of this one?
Dude, are you okay? Like, are you in a
Blink
safe place?
twice.
This is a grown 55-year-old man dealing with like a 36-year-old like idiot. You know what I
Oh my
mean? And he's
god, he was
like,
getting harassed by you, Chris.
yeah, it was, but I did good work for him. I
Harassed
busted out
with
the work
love.
for him. So yeah.
It sounds like you're
So
quite the prankster of your office.
I was a little bit of a prankster. I love pranks. It's the secret to life. Pets and pranks, buddy. That's
Pets
it.
and pranks. That is a good motto right there, Chris.
Yep.
Is it?
Do you think it's as good as motto as finger, tongue, or feather?
Goodness, I feel like I have to go with pets and pranks on this one.
Okay, well, all right, I'll stay with that. Not many people pick that game. Again, not a lot of people get surprised with that as if their first time playing it. You know what I mean? When the lights go
Yeah,
off.
that would be
And they're
very
like,
jarring to play.
yeah.
As a physical touch person who does not like physical touching, I would think I would die either. All the options, I would die.
Yeah, but I mean, you get a couple drinks in you, you kind of get into it. You know what I mean? And you got to go with because the lights are off. You can't find your fucking keys. I've already hidden your keys.
They're in a bowl somewhere, and the bowl's hidden in a drawer. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. So you're gonna ride this. You're gonna
locked
ride this
in.
game out. Yeah, you're buckle up.
Buckle up,
yeah, dude.
Buttercup.
I fucking love pranks. Let's talk about that today. Do you
Okay.
have any pranks from when you were a kid? I have some barn burners
Oh my God.
from when I was, and I still, as you can see, at 43 years old, still doing pranks. But as a kid, I was a wild man
You
with
were
the pranks.
wild.
I loved it.
No, I gotta admit, Chris, I like wanted to be a prank kid so bad, but I was never at that level. I was horrible at pranks. I always got the pranks done to me. And it was just like, I don't think it was fun enough for pranks. Like, I just couldn't get away with it.
Do you think were you a laugher where you would like laugh and like ruin it type thing?
No, I just like wasn't creative enough for the pranks.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like the
Okay.
thing there was like that. It just didn't. The bridges did not meet for me. The bridges
I'm
were
thinking-
far, far away and broken.
All right, so you're super high right now, and you normally carry me through all the episodes. I'm gonna pick you up and put you on my back, and
Oh,
we're gonna
thank
go
you.
on a
I'm flying
little.
today, Chris.
Yeah, we're gonna hold hands together and fly through the thing, and I'm gonna show you as we go around, and I'll point like, look at this prank right here. Look at this prank. You know.
Look at this beautiful bird as we go over this bridge, and this
Yeah.
beautiful prank over here.
Yeah, this prank over here, and to your left you can see this prank
over-
over here.
To your right, you can see the HR complaint that I got from this prank.
That's a big folder right there. You see how thick that folder is?
Yeah. I think that's that's a cabinet.
Yeah. That's just year one. So let me start. Let's start with pranks.
Set the scene.
Let's do the bus one. Me and my brother are on a bus, and we were the first ones to always get on the bus. We were like the first ones picked up in the route. And the bus driver loved us because we were my brother and I really. He's a silly bear like me. I think I'm 15. Brother is in middle school at this time. I'm just into high school.
Oh, goodness. A good age to be.
Another kid down the street. We'll call him T. He lived down the street. He came in, he had a jacket on that day. It was colder out in the wintertime of Florida. What do you call cold, right?
Winter,
It was frigid. It was a frigid 70, right?
Yeah.
So he had a sweater on, and we go to school. We come back. He leaves a sweater at the end of the day because he gets off, and we find his sweater, and we take it home. So my buddy down a couple neighborhoods over, I'll start with his name is C. All right, we have T and C, and I tell my brother, dude, we should go and put a bunch of pornography all over the sweater, and then put it back on the bus and see if he'll wear it the next day.
Like magazines pornography, or like.
Yes. Now, so we call over to C, and C always, everyone I go over there, he'd always like play video games. He's like, dude, check this magazine out. He would have like hardcore, this wasn't Playboy, he'd have like hardcore porn where it was pretty much like still shots from pornos.
Oh my
so
God.
we go grab a bunch, and I go, bro, I'm going to cut these up. Is that cool? And he's like, I have 1,000 more of these. Like, go crazy. We had to sit down, and we went through like 10 to 15, like these hardcore porn magazines, and we cut all the dicks out.
Oh my God.
So it's like men and women together, right?
Yeah.
We have to go through, and we literally cut 30 to 40 dicks out of various sizes, because you know what I mean? It's like different images, you know?
Like how close of a cut are we talking? Are we talking like it's like it is just the dick, or is it like a little bit of like background in the background?
Bro,
or is it, like, the whole square?
It's just scissors. You know what I mean?
Scissors.
Yeah.
You like, and the scissors in the world.
It's me and my brother in my bedroom, like cutting dicks out.
That is quite the bonding experience.
Dude, it was. It was. So we cut all the dicks out, and then we start to take tape. I was packing tape. You know what I'm talking about? Like it had like a little more.
Oh, like it's like the packing tape.
So you could still see the dicks. So we have this big black sweater and some big black dicks. And
perfect.
Dude, we had them all. We had all the dicks, right? All
Every
the
single
dicks.
dick imaginable.
Any type, and we put them on the sweater. And I'm talking to my brother. I was like, dude, we're about to take this to a different fucking level. Like, are you like, we could really
ready?
get thrown us. Yeah, are you ready for like how like this could blow up in our face? No pun intended. 2, we're gonna get kicked out of school if we get busted for this, like flat out.
No way to recover from that, because you guys are gonna be known as the dick kids now.
The dick kids, yeah, exactly.
The dick sweater kids.
Yeah. So this could go really bad, but we're taking a chance. So we put the sweater in the morning because we're like the first ones on the bus. We put it in his seat. He sits in front of us, and we're just sitting there, and I'm fucking sweating bullets because I'm like, almost to the point that I'm like, we need to pull this back and abort mission because this could
blow up, bro. This is stupid.
Dumb.
What are we doing?
This is really fucking stupid, you know, that we thought this up and thought this was a good idea. So T puts the sweater on. He's like, oh, I found my sweater. I was looking for this last night. And I'm like, because I'm a laugher. I will laugh. So I'm like biting my brother's like, dude.
Bro, shut up.
We're going to be fucked. Like, stop. And he puts a sweater on. And then we're like, going down the road like 3-4 minutes. It's kind of dark out, you know. It was like that, you know, it was a time change.
The sun is rising.
The sun rises, and all of a sudden he goes, "What the fuck?" Like out loud in a school bus. He goes, "What the fuck?" And then the school bus driver's like, "Language, T, right?" She was pretty cool. Like this was a rough group of kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this poor teacher had to deal with us, or bus driver. She goes, "Language, T," and he goes, "There's a bunch of dicks all over my sweater." And she's like, "What?" She pulls the fucking bus over on the side of the road. Yeah, she's like, "Arr!" And he goes up there, and he opens up, he's like, "Look at all these dicks." And she was like, "What the fuck?" She looks back at us, and we're like, "I don't know." There's maybe like 5 kids down on the bus at that point. Some others had gotten on by, like, but there's not enough that like it's still a small community. And then the dicks.
It's y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a couple other kids that got on the bus before T had found out, and then told the bus driver. And she looks at us, and I go, "I don't know." Well, she loved us, and I was adorable and funny as a kid, and so was my brother. So I could talk my way out of stuff. Dude, I like sweating bullets. I'm like looking at her, and she's like, "I know who did this. It was elementary school kids that were on. I think it was on before us or something like that. Somewhere where we didn't ride with the middle schoolers, and the high schoolers did not ride with the elementary school kids." She goes, "I know exactly who sits in that seat." And dude, did that. This poor kid probably went home and ate shit from his parents for having all these dicks over his, like putting on somebody's chest.
You guys sacrificed a child, is what I heard.
Oh yeah. Some 4th or 5th grader. It could have been even a 3rd grader. Who knows? It could have been a kindergarten. We don't know. She never said what grade he was, and we were like, "Oh yeah, definitely get that kid. He's a piece of shit." That's what we were like.
God, that pervert. Why would he do that?
Laughing in the back because we are gods. We are dick gods. My brother and I.
Gods.
Like, this is the highlight of our life now. It doesn't get any better than this.
Sweater dick gods.
Sweater dick gods. We got away with it. And we remember getting off the bus, and she goes, "Thanks for finding this for us, Chris, and like helping us figure this out."
Oh my God.
And like, yeah, and I'm like, "No problem. Have a great day. Love you." As I get off, my brother, and because my brother's in middle school, he's walking with T as they're walking away, and T takes his hood and puts it on. There was one dick left on the hood as he walks into middle school. You can see a giant dick still that he missed. As he walks into school.
That is your peak prank.
Yeah, that was it. But there were others that happened. Sleepovers with the boys. Eric, and he's a fucking massive dude. Like, he could bench anything. Like set sack records, and like, he's a fucking beast. But he's one of our best friends of the 4 guys. Mm-hmm. And we'd always go to somebody's house and sleep over. Well, one night he fell asleep at his house, and Eric's sister, C, I was going to say C, I'm not going to say her name. She wasn't there. And we went into her room, and we found she had like the nails and all that makeup. But she's a teenager, right? As she should. We go in her room and we find press-on nails, but they're like the big long ones.
Ooh,
so
nice.
We get super glue.
You get super glue?
Hold on. We get super glue.
Oh.
And we think, let's stick these on his toes, because the next day we're getting ready to go fishing, or like we're going on some big camping trip for like spring break.
Mm-hmm.
We get the super glue, and we take the super glue, and then we take the press-on nails, and we put it on his feet.
That's like the worst place to put it.
Why is that?
With super glue on the toes? Because you gotta walk, Chris. What do you mean?
No, we didn't put it on the actual skin. We put the nails on the nail. Like the fake nails went on the nails, so it didn't rip any skin.
Yeah, but it's like you still gotta like walk with like the cuticles. I'm thinking of his cuticles.
The next day, it's a bunch of like 17-year-old kids, and we're all like going to like go wakeboarding or something like that, and like, oh, there could be girls there. Everybody's like, you know what I mean? It's high school and stuff like that. Poor Eric is in sandals, and do you remember Jurassic Park?
Yes, the best movie.
The Velociraptors, where it like clicks his nail on the ground.
I was literally thinking about that, Chris. Like,
Eric is walking in his sandals, but as he's walking, there's a tick on the dock because his long ass press on nails, we couldn't get them off, are like ticking on the dock.
Oh my God. Chris, what color were they?
I don't think we ever painted them. They were just like the regular nail colors. So
that's even worse. That's so gross. Oh, ew. Some people probably thought that was his real toenails.
Dude. And then we also, that night, we found those, googly eyes.
Yes.
We super glued those all over his face too, but he ripped those off.
That sounds so painful, Chris. Oh my God. That sounds, oh my God.
I remember
you guys were menaces.
Oh, we were bad. I remember having a Green Bay helmet on because I was worried he was going to wake up, because he would wake up and like throw like an arm and hit you, because he's a big boy. Like, he could crush you, right?
I would too if I could.
He's like the fucking athlete of all of us. You know what I mean? And he's still, dude, he's a big guy. So I remember having his Green Bay helmet on, like it was a Green Bay Packers helmet, and laughing so hard that I'm snotting, and the guys are like, "You're going to wake him up and get us killed." And they're dragging me away from him through the house because I'm laughing so hard after he put the nails on, so I don't wake him up. I was a giggle bear.
Such like a funny, like stupid prank where it's like just something stupid like that. Like, I would have never, that's what I mean, Chris. Like, I would have never thought of something like that. Like, to do something like that.
Let's take it to the White Fox Studios. One time I came in, and Allison must have been burning the midnight candle, and she had, remember the blanket I bought her? The fajita blanket? The tortilla. And when she wraps up in it, you know what I call it? You know what I call that?
What?
It's an alrito.
She's an alrito when she's on
yeah. When she's in her little tortilla blanket, it's a little alrito. And it's spicy though. Dude, that thing is spicy. It's a spicy burrito.
It's a spicy burrito.
But I remember she was sleeping and she must have like, you know what I mean, had a late night and you guys are in there. I came in to hang and cut it up with you guys, right?
As one
And you
does.
guys are all drawing and stuff like that. And I walk in and I go, Allison's sleeping. And everybody's like, yeah. And you guys are trying to be quiet. And I go, let's do something to her. And you guys were all like, what the fuck? I could tell everybody, including you, were like, that's our fucking boss, you fucking idiot. Like,
Bro, you can't
like,
harass our boss. Like, we don't have an HR,
like,
Chris. Like,
I was ready to go, and you guys are like, and I think Amanda was like, dude, you can do it if you want, but we're not doing anything to our boss, to Allison.
that's not us.
And then
That's not
Allison
us, man.
heard it. She heard it, and she like rolled over, and she's like, no.
Not me.
But I mean, still, I did prank the girls where I sent them. Remember were you there when I sent them the Christmas card that wouldn't stop playing Christmas music?
No.
Yeah, I sent it to. It was when Sky Bear was there, and I sent it there, and they opened it up, and that motherfucker would not stop playing, and to the point that it was in the back, and they had to take the card because they were sweet, and they should have just ripped it apart and burned it. The card is in the back, and the whole day they're tattooing, and they're like turning up the music, trying to not hear Jingle Bells.
They're like, what the fuck is playing in the back?
They said all day, and then somebody would go by and like, oh, what's this card, and start the whole thing over the next day type thing.
Oh my goodness. I would have lost my mind.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, tattoo gals.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, actually, sorry to our clients all day. Had to listen to that.
I think that's the real, because if I was a client and I had to hear Jingle Bells the entire time I'm getting poked with a needle, I'd be like, I'm never coming back here. Fuck this place.
Yeah, and the White Fox is supposed to be like, you go in,
soothing,
it's the gap.
And like,
it's white, it's the Gap with soothing music.
Gap, yes.
Right? Yeah, and it's playing Jingle Bell music. Yeah, pranks are fun, dude. Pets and pranks, boy. Pets and
wish
pranks.
I was a prank kid.
I don't think it's your generation, but this next generation, I don't understand the pranks when I watch it on YouTube now, where they're just like throw milk next to you in a fucking aisle, like really shitty stuff.
Yeah.
Where they'll like knock stuff out of your hand or just like really fuck with people, and then like, just a prank, bro. Just a prank, like people they don't know.
I honestly feel like that started with my generation, because I feel like my generation experienced a lot of like unfunny like pranks on the internet that we've been like ingrained, like, oh, this is funny, but some of them even like border on like assault and stuff, and so like I feel like it's just like gotten less funny as time's gone on.
But as I think about as like that, I was doing the same things, but I guess I wasn't doing the same things exactly where I'm like hurting people and stuff, but like I'm definitely fucking with people. But there was people that I knew that I would willingly take a bullet for. Like I love them. You know what I mean? They're my friends and stuff like that. So, but then again, I'm like I'm kind of like, oh, that's not cool. But then again, I kind of did do just some fucked up stuff to people. So let me get it at 43. I'm going to go out and I apologize to anybody that I did prank that caused any type of emotional harm or anything like that. I still think it's funny.
I still own that shit, and I'm sorry, but I'm not really that sorry. Like, it's...
I'm a fucking idiot. I peaked at 15 with Dickgate. You know what I mean?
With
like,
Dickgate, Dick sweater. I like Dick sweater.
Yeah, Dick sweater. Yeah,
Dick sweater. You peak with Dick sweater.
If you were friends with me, it's not my fault. It's your fault that happened to you. You knew what you were fucking with. You know what I mean? You
said, "Damn, it was a ticking time bomb. It was gonna happen eventually."
Yeah, you knew what you're hanging out with. So
I feel like I was definitely
make better friends.
Have better choices.
Make better choices.
I feel like I was definitely like more of a giggler, so like I didn't sorry, pull on a timeout. I heard like someone in my house for a second.
Oh, do you think that's
Oh, there you're good.
Wait, that could be the Is it the marijuana?
No. I just like there's someone in the closet back to me.
There is somebody in your house, isn't there?
Bro, don't say that. I have an Oculus on. I can't.
Do you feel like breathing or anything like that around you?
No.
Like, do you feel like breath or anything?
Oh my God, Chris, you're gonna freak me the fuck out.
No. It's not. I'm not trying to freak you out. It's just that, like, do you think somebody's in your house right now?
No, I don't think someone's in my house right now, Chris. I'm in my closet that shares the other closet with another person, and I heard them in the closet.
Well, yeah, no. Tonight you're gonna be laying there. You're gonna be laying there sleeping, and that indica is just gonna be, and you're floating, and then you'll feel the cat kind of licking your finger, like the cat's licking your finger.
Yeah.
And what do? You tell Goose, you go, Goose, stop. You go, Goose, stop. Don't lick my finger. Mommy's trying to sleep. And then you kind of roll over and you see Goose right in front of your face.
Oh my God, bro. Dude, I think...
You know who it was? It was the 50-year-old man. He was
under my bed.
He was under the bed, yeah.
He's like... It's a game of, what is it? Tickle tongue or...
What is it again?
Tickle, tongue, touch.
No, wait. Finger, tongue, or feather?
Oh yeah, finger, tongue, or feather. There we go. It was a game.
We need to make that a little snappier. I think it's too long. It's too
finger,
tongue, tongue, toe.
Ew, finger, tongue, toe.
Yes,
Ew,
that's it.
I don't like that.
The FTT, the old TFT.
Ew,
the tongue, finger, toe.
I feel like Chris is gonna single-handedly make me like go sober. Like he's gonna be like, the people in your walls are there.
Dude, for reals,
like,
you need to come back
God.
next week. I hope, and I really do mean this, and I don't want to mess up your night, but I do hope that you wake up in the middle of the night and do think like,
dude,
that
Chris,
was stupid where he was, that's so dumb. I'm not thinking about some guy under my bed, but then you're like, I'll just wait till the morning to go pee.
It's fine. I'll just sleep underneath my bed, so I'll be ahead of the game.
You're getting ahead of the game.
I'm ahead of the game. He can't be under my bed if I'm already there. I gotta intimidate him. Be like, yeah, you're not under my bed. I'm under my bed. You got on top of my bed, and I'll get your toes.
Yeah. I love that your roommate's gonna come in and like go throw some laundry on your bed and just see you sleeping under your bed.
They just stick a tuft in my hair underneath my bed. And she's gonna be like, oh my God, Daniel, are you okay? And then she'll run up to me, and then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just a little sleepy.
Just getting ahead of it. Just getting ahead of
the game. Day. Sorry.
All your friends and family are there because of your addiction, your problems with marijuana, with indica marijuana.
They're like, you need to stop doing that.
She's peaked. She's hit the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I've had to stop. Well, I mean, we'll get into that. I feel like that's a good episode. I feel like it's a good episode.
It is a fun episode
because I've had many experiences with bad trips. And man. It's not, I guess.
Maybe like,
ooh, man.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about. I can't wait to talk about that.
I'm excited. I feel like that's a fun one. We found a good topic.
I think there's going to be funniness, but I think there's like a lot to learn from each other on it too.
Oh yeah, I learned that I should not take edibles. That's what I learned.
Yeah. Yep. That's the trick. The secret to life. Trick.
There you go. No more Eddies for me.
Yep, no more Eddies. Yeah, I love it. No more Eddies for you.
More Eddies.
And so that's the third secret to life is pets. What was the secret to life? It was pets.
God. Pets, pranks, and
no Eddies.
Pets, pranks, and no Eddies. Thank you guys for listening to this week's episode. Like all episodes before this, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever you want to watch podcasts. On YouTube, if you want to see our beautiful faces, our beautiful VR faces. And yeah, I think this is a good note to leave it off on. Don't you say, Chris?
Yeah, it was beautiful. And make sure if you are on YouTube, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It really, really helps the show.
Leave a comment. And even if you leave a hate comment, it gives us giggles because we read the comments. We do read the very few to pretty much our one listener that we're really talking to. As our one listener. Shout out to them.
Let's talk about Care Bear.
Yeah, let's talk about Care Bear. Shout out to Care Bear, our first person we don't know, or we think we don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably our mom or my wife. It's probably your mom or my wife. But Care Bear, we love you. Thank you for listening. And I hope you have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday. Yeah. You want to get on out of here? Yeah, I'm ready to go. All right. I can't do a heart because my hands aren't working today. So just kind of bear with me, okay? We're imaginary heart. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Nay! Nay! Can you guess what I was? Was it a horse? Yeah. What were you? Algae? Wait, algae? Yeah. No, I was a single cell amoeba. Oh my God, Chris. Yeah, just the building blocks of life. It's beautiful. The building blocks of life. Dude, everybody talks about cheetahs are sexy. No, single cell amoeba are sexy. I can't even argue with that. I don't even have a good comeback for that, so.